After that, we're going to open the floor to questions. You guys have about 10 to 15 minutes to ask questions. So, Coach, go ahead. We'll start with you, and then Ken will go after.
Good evening to everyone. I want to first say that we have these thrilling games with San Miguel recently. It's not easy to beat any team 3 times in a row, and I'm proud of my players. They did it tonight. We are in different position. San Miguel already lost. To be honest, lost the chance to fight for semi-final, and we are still live. So that's what for us was a very important game to keep fighting for a playoff, and we did it. Actually, I know that also San Miguel was without 2 very important players, Ross and Lester. So even this make maybe a little bit easier job for us. We had some periods in second half we didn't keep the focus because of early leading. This is always dangerous, you know, when we early make the big lead, can make you problem for the rest of the game. And somehow we survived. We had, as I said, in second half, we had some minutes without focusing, and so finally find a way and win.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like Coach said, it's always tough, you know, playing a team 3 times and, you know, beating them 3 times. San Miguel, great team, great players. I feel like we just came out there with a lot of intensity in the first half. Second half, we kind of slacked off. But it's a good test for us, you know. Like I said, beating the team 3 times in a row is great. But like Coach said, we have a different agenda, different goal. You know, we knew this game was big for us, and to head to Final Four, we still have 1 more to go. But you know, looking forward to the next game. But shout out to San Miguel, great team, and great team for a great win for us.
All right, so the floor is now open to questions. If you do have a question, I'm going to pass this microphone over to you for you to ask it. Gentlemen, if you guys want to use the microphone just so everyone can hear you and your answers. So yeah, please raise your hand if you have a question.
Me? Okay, me. You. Coach, you're 3-0 against San Miguel in this extended holiday season. So what do you think, Russ, what do you think were the tendencies of San Miguel that you exploited in those 3 games?
What I see difference between
What were the tendencies of San Miguel that you exploited in those 3 games then?
Is that right?
Mike.
yeah.
Mike.
Yeah, I think you heard me. Even this, I'm pretty loud. San Miguel is the team which actually have a big guy who is dominating. So we had a plan how to play those games. Also, we want to keep our style always, not always to adjust to the opponent. We're just making a small adjustment for the opponent and trying to play our style actually. This is something I think which helped us a lot in all those 3 games. With small adjustments, it will help, just a little bit help to survive actually. We are actually surviving, guys, you know, for traveling, playing these 3 competitions. For us, you know, my group of the players, 6 or 7 players are flying tonight to play semi-final of the Hong Kong League, and they back same day to be ready for next PBA game. It's not easy at all, and I'm proud of them. They do all of it stuff, and we can talk now about all the schedule of the tactics of the everything, but this is something what they're doing is really amazing. So I want to say here in public that they are proud of them. They are following everything, and they know that maybe not enough. I'm not saying it enough, but I'm using this opportunity to say it.
One more on mine to Cap, because I just saw you and Jim and thing having some heated moment. What happened there?
What we got left?
But if you look back, it was a foul play.
You know, me and him kind of have history. But like I said, it was a foul play. I feel like we need to review that. But that's not a basketball play, you know, and nobody should ever do that. But you know, the rest didn't catch it. But you know, it is what it is. We won.
Cam, correct me if I'm wrong, but you didn't get to play for Eastern during their first two matches against San Miguel, one in the USL and one in the PBA. I guess how does it feel to, you know, now be able to finally play against San Miguel?
Well, you know, I definitely had this on my mind for a while. You know, not playing the first two games, you know, it really killed me. But I feel like we got our revenge. It was a great team win. It was a pleasure playing against those guys. Great teammates, great organization. But you know, we had to get the dub.
Was there extra any motivation on your part to, you know, score 25 points against, you know, some of your former teammates there?
Yeah, you know, like I said, those are my guys, man. That's kind of like family. But you know, Mo, I had to talk shit to him a little bit. But it's all love, man. It's just going out there competing. We did our job to survive and get the win.
Coach, good day. Alex Urbino from Bulgar Sports. Coach, and maybe Cameron, you can also answer this question. What was your reaction and how did you adjust when all of a sudden San Miguel shifted to an all-Filipino lineup during the crucial stages of the game?
Actually, didn't think about this. You are asking about particular minutes in the court, what we
Yes,
did.
when they went all-Filipino.
I didn't notice it even, to be honest. I was careful about my team. I'm saying about preparation for the game, how to play their style, how we do adjustment, but particularly about some minutes when they play with the all Filipino, it's good for them, I think, to play with as we do sometimes with a lot of Hong Kong players and sometimes not. So we have our own standards and we are trying to follow this. I'm not caring about who should play or not.
Cameron?
Like Coach said, I really wasn't worried about it or even noticed. You know, our job is to go out there and compete and execute, no matter who's on the floor. Like these guys have been playing together for a while. You know, the chemistry is great. So as you showed, they came back, and you know, it all started with Jumar. Jumar is you know, MVP 10, 11, 12 times. You know, it always starts with him. And they did a good job of coming back, but it was a great test for us to keep calm and poised and execute down low.
Thank you.
I'm just curious, how does facing a team without nothing to lose change your strategy throughout the game?
Sorry.
Of course, San Miguel Beerman has nothing to lose. Did it affect your strategy playing with them?
Yes. Actually, you know, I always said to my players, I'm always afraid to play against a team who is not fighting for something. Fortunately, San Miguel fight for that. If we were a little bit less focused, they will beat us. Nobody want to lose, of course. They are proud. They want to win each game. But at the same time, they knew that there is no chance for them to fight for a playoff. So for them, it's win-win situation. For us, it's a little bit more difficult.
Good evening, Coach. So Hayden Blankley, together with Cameron Clark, were very active on the boards. How did controlling the rebounds impacted your ability to dictate the pace of the game?
Yeah, rebounding is one of the important things to win against San Miguel each game. We control it mostly most of the period of the game, but sometimes we forgot. Mistakes are happen, but I'm not happy when they happen. Sure.
Thank you, Coach.
We'll take two more questions if there are any more questions for Coach and Cam.
Okay, one mic. Coach, after tonight, you'll only have a 1 day rest, and you're going to be back in action on Friday night against Terra Firma. So looking forward to that transition from the ESL setting back to the PBA after just 1 day.
Yeah, as you know, I just answered particularly on it. Second biggest worry for me is to playing games which they are win in advance. Why? Terra Firma, I watched Terra Firma few games, I mean not few games, almost all the games, and I know they were all close in close games. They didn't win any till now. I don't know what they did tonight actually.
They lost.
They lost again. Yeah. But to play in advance is also worried because my players going to be relaxed. That's my job now to shake them up, to not approach the game like, oh, we will win for sure, 100%. Nobody will win. You have to show it at the court. Everybody is fighting to win, and I believe that Terra Firma is playing not bad basketball at all. And we will try to keep our players focused at each game, and especially this one next.
Do we have one more player?
You have one more game left in the continental play. You're facing Taiwan. Your quick thoughts about facing them in the last game in the post. The second spot in the semifinals are still on the line for you in that matchup.
Yeah, we knew that we have to win all games remaining to qualify. So we go step by step. We won tonight, and the next game is, as you said, the Taiwan team, which is actually playing very good basketball. And the game with them coming actually also in a very bad moment. We're expecting to qualify for PBA playoff, and at the same time is also Hong Kong League final of the playoff. So I don't know how we'll make it, to be honest. For the moment, I don't know yet. We are waiting announcement of the PBA to have dates and our positions actually also for playoff. And but we will prepare for this game as each one and try to win and qualify.
That'll be all for Hong Kong Eastern. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Kansas.